The content on this channel has been created for adults. If you're not at least 13 years of age or older, then please do not watch this content. Sorry, dude. Come back when you're 13. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. If you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. So I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm not even gonna say anything because I know you guys already know what to do. Now, let's get into this because y'all would have, if you didn't see, maybe you didn't see it, but I uploaded a video earlier where I was laughing my butt off for 3 minutes straight, non-stop laughter. I mean, like, I was laughing so hard that I was starting to cough, man. I could have died of laughter at that moment because I could not stop laughing, man. Because basically, oh man, KSI's lost his mind. I don't know if he like got, you remember when Logan freaking punched him and freaking him in the back, boom, boom. I'm starting to think maybe he's suffering from a little damage, you know, man. He's got a little bit of brain damage or something, man, because KSI has lost it, man. Your boy has lost it. I don't even know, man. I'm listening to him say some outlandish stuff. Now, you know, hey, look, I'm all for you having confidence and believing in yourself, because I do believe that, you know, anything is possible. You know, it's good to have faith. It's good to have confidence and belief. I preach it all the time. You can climb the tallest mountain, you can do anything. Anyone can have a Rocky Balboa moment. But KSI, come on, man. He said, quote, I can beat any rapper out there, any rapper. He even started naming off names. He was like, I can beat the game. The game. I can beat freaking, he said he could beat the game. He said he could beat The Rock, big wrestling, big Fast and Furious, you know, his like one of his arms is the size of KSI. Come on now. You know, he said he could last in the ring with Mike Tyson for 2 to 3 rounds. He said he could jab and move and stuff and be in there. He thinks he can actually get a jab off on Mike Tyson for 2-3 rounds, just be jabbing. And so, I mean, look, you gotta give him kudos for being positive and you know, having that belief in himself is a really good thing, and I commend you for that. But yo, come on, man, he's saying he can beat anybody. He's basically like saying he's like the Black Superman or something. Like, matter of fact, he's saying he's better than Superman. He apparently, there's no kryptonite that can even take him down, because he's just a bad mofo. Maybe he, you know, maybe he needs his own, you know, freaking baddest mofo on YouTube fight, you know, like they just did in the UFC. And maybe, you know, maybe he can prove, maybe not even just, because he was saying celebrities. You know, they mentioned people like Chris Brown, and he's like, man, oh yeah, I take him down. He basically, he was even saying like YouTubers who are like built like, you know, brick houses, like Vitaly, big freaking Vitaly. You know, Vitaly, you know, and I get it, you know, like, you know, obviously if you got a lot of muscle and stuff, you know, your muscles tend to cause you to use up more energy quicker. You know, you need more energy to feed your muscles. So, and for all that extra bulk and all the extra size, you're not as quick as someone who's a lot smaller and leaner and stuff like that. So, but yeah, he was saying he could beat a lot of people. So I don't know, guys. I think that's positive. I mean, it's going to be exciting to see him have some fights I'm looking forward to seeing the next fight because that fight was very entertaining with him and Logan. But you know, I think he's getting a little bit, as my mama say, you know, you're getting too big for your britches. You know what I mean? His head's getting a little bit too big there, and him saying that he can beat everybody, basically. You know, I mean, and who knows? Hey, anything's possible in life. I'll be the first to tell you, anything is possible. All you gotta do is believe, have faith, create your reality, all that beautiful stuff. I tell people all the time, but the odds, the percentages, the realisticness of a guy who's only had, you know, a year or two of boxing training, that he can beat everyone, gotta be a little realistic here. There's people out there, he doesn't know, like, there's, a matter of fact, I think Game is probably one of those people who actually has a bit of boxing training himself. You know, there's a lot of people who box and train to stay fit, who have an interest in it that you don't even know about, like who are just natural fighters. There's people who just have a natural street fight ability, or who grew up on the streets and who know how to get down. Like, at the end of the day, man, no offense to you, KSI, but I mean, you're kind of a haymaker, hope for the best, swinging kind of guy in your last 2 fights. I'm not saying you don't have skills, because I've seen you with the technical side. I've seen you freaking get in there and freaking look like you can do a thing or two. Like, you know, that fight when you fought the little practice thing you did with Sensei. You know, you know, you looked a bit more grounded and technical. You weren't just going nuts throughout that whole fight. But at the end of the day, yo, like, let me tell you something. When you're just swinging around, hoping and praying and stuff, hoping for the best, there's some people who've grown up on the streets who know how to freaking play that game really well, and even with a little bit more precision, because they're used to having to freaking grow up. If you're fighting all the time, you get used to it, you know? Now, from what I know of you, KSI, you was like the gaming nerd guy, so I think the only fights you probably had growing up were on a video game console. No offense to you, but there's people who grew up on the streets that you're telling me that you can beat all of them, because there's a lot of these rap guys who fighting was a way of life. I don't understand why you just suddenly think that you can freaking, you know, it's one thing to be confident and everything, and that's great. You need it, especially if you're going to go forward as a boxer. You need to have that confidence. That's great, fantastic. But say you can beat everybody. I mean, let's say hypothetically you could beat everybody. How about a little bit of humbleness though, bro? Like, just go out there and let the results speak for themselves. And come on, bro. Like, you're just on the freaking all these different shows and talking all this Kool-Aid, you know what I'm saying, man? And that's bad for you, because that's gonna make a lot of people want to root for the underdog that you were. You remember when you were the underdog in the last fight? People like going for the underdog. So you're gonna become the Logan Paul of your next fight. Someone else is gonna be the underdog. And when they win, how are you going to feel? Maybe be a bit more humble, because then you could be like, oh, well, you know, I did my best, I had fun. But you're telling people in advance that you're gonna beat them. You're gonna beat everybody. Come on, bro, when it doesn't happen, you're gonna look like a clown. I'm just saying, man, you're gonna look silly because you've been talking all this crap and trying to come all hardcore gangster. Telling, come on, man, when you start saying things like a trained boxer like Mike Tyson, one of the greatest of all time, that you're gonna hang with him for 2 or 3 rounds, man, you've lost your mind, fool. I'm even done talking about this. I'm out.